our Call 6 Investigates team now digging for answers over Carrier's decision to move more than 2,000 Indiana jobs to Mexico. Those families preparing for the worst and asking what is next. Call 6 Investigates' Rafael Sanchez just returned from Monterey and continues to answer your questions. Rafael?
Erica, good evening. From your messages, our team is making lists of topics to investigate as well as identifying questions that we can answer really fast. So let's start the conversation right now. The state's unemployment rapid response team is ready to act when and if Carrier rejects all options to stay in Indianapolis. Carrier's decision to move to Mexico would mean workers would be eligible for extra help. The federal program known as Trade Adjustment Assistance steps in when jobs are lost to a different country. TAA pays for people to get training in a job which is less likely to be lost to foreign trade. The benefits include payment for school, possible relocation costs, as well as a paycheck.
We can get you into a third-party training situation so that you can move on, or get them directly involved with an employer that provides their own training, so that, you know, when you go into another situation at another trade or another industry that offers their own training, they can get started right away.
And the state does not trigger the TAA benefits until is requested by the union. Let me put this in perspective for you. In the past 5 years, 101 businesses received approval to get the TAA federal help. We're talking about nearly $33 million in assistance being spent on more than 13,000 Hoosier workers in the last 5 years. That is a big number, and that shows the great impact that foreign trade has had on Hoosier workers throughout Indiana.
So, Rafael, you just got back from Mexico, we know. So what are people saying about Carrier?
Most people in Monterey have no idea about Carrier, even though the company has been there for decades. People now know it more so because presidential candidate Donald Trump is now calling for Carrier products to be slapped with a 35% tax. So because of Donald Trump, more people on the streets of Monterey know what is happening in Indiana and how Carrier is impacting the situation.
All right. Thank you for that look, Rafael.